going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. Latest chapter of Hajime no Ippo dropped today, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of like this chapter a little bit because there was plot development. Those two words are crucial. Plot development. Now we see Ippo with he's running with his, what do we call them? Apprentices, disciples. I guess we could just call them boxers. He's running with his boxers. And they decide, like, hey, watching all your stuff got us hyped up. We're ready to become pro. And we see Ippo, he thinks to himself, I wish I could train him for 20 more years so that we could have absolute confidence in taking his pro exam. But you know what? They remind me of me back in the day. And he thought about how crazy Takumura was for taking Ippo under his wing. He was like, now that I think, not looking back at it, knowing what I know now, looking back, that was crazy. But you know what, guys? Let's go take this test. Let's go take this pro test. So they're going to try to get them certified. I assume he's been training with Ippo, who's been training with Coach Kamigawa in being a top-notch coach. So they should be able to pass this pro test with flying colors. But what we also see is that in doing so, Ippo has taken another step into his official position as a coach, trainer, all that good stuff. Coach/trainer. He's taking those official steps into the next stage of his career. And then we get a sidestep to Sendo, who's being interviewed, and they're asking him, like, even after seeing the Wally fight, are you scared of fighting this undefeated boxer? Yeah, they called him undefeated. Did they call him? No, they called him invincible. They asked him, is he scared of fighting this invincible boxer? And we see Ippo go, he isn't invincible. Nobody's just beaten him yet. And that's because he hasn't fought me. And that part itself isn't important, but it leads into the next part where they flash to Mashiba, a Kumi's sister. Y'all know I hate Kumi, but Mashiba, cool. And they're asking Mashiba, you have a unofficial world championship bout. Do you want to accept it? And at the bottom, we see that it says the Ippo generation is taking the world stage. And what that signifies, what this whole chapter, I don't know if y'all peeped this, but what this whole chapter has signified is that Ippo's generation is moving to a higher level, and the next generation is moving into what we knew as Hajime no Ippo. The entirety of Hajime no Ippo has, not the entirety, the majority of everything Hajime no Ippo has been taking place in Japan, fighting for the Japanese titles and defending it. That's what Ippo's boxers are going to be doing. They're going to take the protest, and then they're going to work their way up to the Japanese title. That's what Itagaki's doing. He's training to get the Japanese title. Ippo's generation, Vogue, is a world champion. Miyata has I forgot which championship he has, but he's got another form of a world title. Sendo, he's fighting for the world championship. Mashiba's been offered a world championship. They've ascended past just being a Japanese boxer to being world rankers. Is it the OCPBF? The Oriental something Pro Boxing Federation title? That's the one. Miyata's got something like that. I don't know if I got the acronym right. But we've seen, this is the Ippo generation. They all have gotten so good that they're leaving Japan. They're flying the coop. They're leaving their nest. They are world rankers, which signifies Japan needs a new boxing scene. Now, everybody that's coming up underneath Ippo, it's their time to shine in Japan. Now, I feel like this is going to kind of divide our attention. Because while we're going to be looking for Sendo's match and Mashiba's match next for world titles, once those fights are over, we're going to be going back to the Japan scene where we're seeing Itagaki and the two trainers fighting. And I forgot I know who has the title now, but I forgot his name. Square jaw power boxer dude. I just can't remember his name. And he just wants to fight Ippo. That's his whole thing. He wants to fight Ippo. That's been his idol, his hero. That's who he wanted to fight. But Ippo retired before he got to run the ones. Just can't remember my boy's name right now. But I feel like after these world titles, we're going to go back to the Japanese scene. I shouldn't say, well, is it the Japanese scene or the Japan scene? We're going to go back to the Japan scene where they're fighting for the Japanese titles. And it's going to kind of be like we're dropping in skill level. And this is where a little bit of concern comes into. While I'm happy we're seeing that progression and the divide in generations, I'm fearful of the deterioration in skills. well, not the deterioration, but the vast difference in skill levels. Imagine going from Sendo and Ricardo, and then we're going to, I don't even know their names, but Ippo's boxers, them taking the protest. You see how the vast difference in skills and moveset is gonna clash? I hope they can pull this off well. But I think we're just gonna be so enamored with the skills on the world level that when we go back down to people who don't possess that skill set, I don't think we're gonna care as much, bro. And that's just me being honest. When they take that protest, I don't think I'm gonna give a damn how they are in the ring. I just want to see the results. I don't want to see a jab jab hook because I got Sendo doing world class smashes. I got Wiley doing unpredictable agility feats in the ring. I got Ricardo showing me what peak textbook boxing is. I have Takamura packing people out with the punch out power. And you want me to be excited about these guys taking the protest? I don't know how I can do that. I honestly don't. I'm not even invested in them as characters for real, for real. One was a bully and one was the bullied. I remember that part. But beyond that, I'm not that invested to want to take that journey again. The Ippo manga has got to be coming to a close because what they're about to ask us to do is to take the Ippo journey all over again with two different people. This time, it's going to be like a Hajime no Ippo sequel where we're seeing a journey of somebody who was bullied, becoming a boxer, trying to fight for a championship. I don't know about the guy who was bullying him. He might do okay. He'll probably play more of a Kimura and Aoki role, where the guy that was bullied will be taken front and center as the new Ippo. And then we'll get Ippo as the coach. If y'all have been watching the new movie's Creed, I didn't even think of this. Ippo is literally doing the movie Creed, where Hajime no Ippo up to now has been Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when these guys take the protest, that's going to be Creed 1. And in Creed 1, y'all remember Rocky, who was the star, coaches Creed. Ippo, who was the star, is going to coach that bullied kid. Now the question still remains, do we want to see this journey all over again? This kid ain't Ippo. I doubt he can have the illustrious career that Ippo. Ippo's only been defeated, 3 or 4 times? Date beat him. When he tried to make, his last fight, when he retired, he got beat. I forgot who beat him there. Did Date beat him twice? No, Date didn't beat him twice, did he? Who else beat him? There's somebody else that beat... Gonzalez beat him. That's 3. So we got Date, retirement, Gonzalez. I guess in order, it's Date, Gonzalez, retirement. I think Ippo's only lost 3 times, unless I'm forgetting a random 4th that's out there. Low-key, for the longest time, I thought he lost to Wally, so I was counting it as 4, but I realized he didn't lose to Wally. So Ippo has 3 losses under his belt. And all to Date. At the time, Ippo was a rookie, Date was the champion. Gonzalez, world ranker number 2, going on to fight for world... Well, he was supposed to fight for world championship, but Sendo rectified that. And then the guy from when Ippo's coming out of retirement, I don't know how he fumbled the bag on that. It's because he wasn't all the way right. He was going to get punch drunk if he kept going. So he picked the right time to sit down. But yeah, I don't know if I can... 1,000 chapters following Ippo as a coach, I don't think I can lock in for that. And I love this franchise, but I don't know if I want to lock into that and watch Ippo take this journey all over again with somebody I care much, much, much less about. But hey, that's just the vibes that I got from this chapter. What did y'all think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you made it this far. Check me out on all the socials. TikTok bussing right now. Uncrowned Otaku over there. Instagram going crazy. Uncrowned Otaku over there. Yeah, I'm out there in the world. Y'all go ahead, tap in with your boy. Meantime, in between time, Uncrowned Kingdom. I've been your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the burning. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom burning. Say, y'all, did I tell y'all at the beginning that it's been a long day? Because it's been a very long day. But that's okay, because I had to talk about Ippo no matter what. Y'all be easy. Peace, peace, peace.